Morning, I'm Jodie, I'm the MD at Tiny Hunter, and today I want to talk with you about doing a little 3x3 audit. Here's the thing, brand and marketing encompasses everything, and there's a squillion things you can be doing. You can get really caught up in thinking about these new channels and what I should be doing next, but actually a lot of value can be derived from making refinements to what you are currently doing. So I want you to think about your customer journey, brand and marketing. I've got a little diagram that's going to help us. Pre-purchase, before they're bought from you. So this is like when they're finding out about you, they're thinking about you, they're comparing you to other people. Then we've got purchase, so they've bought from you. What do they need at that moment of purchase? And then post-purchase, really important. So what are you doing to show them love, to encourage referrals to people that they know, and those sorts of things. So we always like to break it up into the journey so you can think about what you're doing in each of those phases. So what are you doing in each of those phases? I don't know. But what I want you to do is to pick one important thing from each phase. One thing you might be doing to bring leads in, maybe something that you're doing at the point of purchase in terms of the sales process, something that you're doing afterwards. So I want you to pick one activity from each of those buckets, let's say, and then I want you to look at what you're doing and think about three things. So this is why it's a 3x3 audit. We're picking three things across our journey, and we're going to look at three things for each of those items. So the first is, what is the messaging? Like, what are we saying about ourselves? How are we communicating why we're special and different, why they should choose us over someone else, or reinforcing those really unique attributes. Second thing is, how are we saying it? Are we using the right language, the language of our audience, or are we sounding very organizational? We need to be customer centric. That's the second thing. And then the third thing is, what are we asking of them? How are we encouraging them to move from one phase to the next phase, the next step? Even if it's a small step, how are we nudging them in the right direction? So often what we find when you do analysis of your current channels and pages and all the things is there's a lot of refinement that can go into improving that journey for your customers, therefore improving sales and retention, just by being conscious and making some changes. So that's it. 3x3 audit, pick one thing from each bucket and look at messaging, language and being customer centric, and the ask. What are you asking? And of course, you need to be delivering value, but that goes without saying. That's why they're engaging with you. 3x3. That's it from me. It's time for brekkie.